Alright everybody, welcome back to the Anonymous Miner channel, and today we're going to go over what I have here on the table. And so I've got quite a few presents, and there's kind of a reason behind all this stuff. So right off the bat, let's get started with this. Alright, so we have received here one of my favorite things, the Dogelord coffee, fresh roasted, the cowboy blend right here. So we're going to give this stuff a try. It smells really good. It's very aromatic. Definitely excited about this. And we have a new partnership with Dogelord that I'm excited to announce. And you guys will be seeing more about that in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned if you'd like to maybe get yourself an Anonymous Miner sticker or maybe some other merch. We'll be partnering with Dogelord. So very, very excited to announce that. So moving on, what else do we have here? I already kind of opened this, and this is very cool. This is a little Raspberry Pi. Alright, and so we have a CPU cooler on top that I installed already. We have down below a hard drive, and then we have a USB bridge right here that bridges the two over. So I've got a full Raspberry Pi here that I've already set up. I have another Raspberry Pi still in the box here, and this is the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 8 gigabytes of RAM. So very excited. I'm going to do some projects with this stuff here. In fact, let me open this one right now. Alright, it's not quite an RGB knife like Altered Component, but it does the job. So inside here we have a micro HDMI to regular HDMI adapter. We have some heat sinks that came in the box. We have a USB-C to micro USB adapter and a little card. And then inside the box is the Raspberry Pi. So this, for those of you that don't know, is an entire computer. So this is very, very cool. It's got 4 USB ports on one side, an Ethernet port. This specific model also has Wi-Fi and quite a few other functions. So I'm going to be doing a couple of projects with these Raspberry Pis coming up. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe and stay tuned. And now let's set those ones aside. Alright, I'm going to set all this stuff aside as well. So, next up we also have a Samsung 32 gigabyte SSD, or a little micro solid state drive, and that's going to be for the Raspberry Pi, the hard drive on it. So actually let me open this up real quick and grab that little guy. And we grab the Pi, and we are going to insert that right there on the bottom, and now the hard drive is installed into that Raspberry Pi. There we go. Alright, sorry about the loud noises. Okay, so now next up we have these combo deals. So I got these 6600 XTs off of Newegg. It let me buy one of each combo deal. So I already actually opened an ASRock, or an ASRock 6600 XT. I really like it. It's a 3-fan model. It's a lot nicer than I expected it to be. I hadn't really bought ASRock products before. This is a Sapphire Nitro Pulse, or I'm sorry, a Sapphire Pulse edition, and I've had these before, this Sapphire Pulse brand, and it's excellent, so I was very excited to buy this. So let's open this guy up. Alright. Slide that box open. I actually haven't seen this one before, so I'm quite excited about this. I used to have some RX 470s, Sapphire edition, so wow, and that is a beautiful card. Let's do the peel. Oh yes, that is so nice. Yes. So that is a beautiful card. It did not come with any protection on the PCIe. That's interesting to me. I leave all these in on my cards personally. Let's see if there's a sticker on the fan. Doesn't seem like it. Or is there? Yes, there is. Oh, yes. Got one more to do. Yes, okay. So, now, let's set this aside. Let's push this back. It came with this motherboard here as well. I am going to mine some, probably Monero with it. We'll see what I end up doing with these motherboards. I'm going to mine something with it. I might also make like a media center or something, because they are AM4 slots and they're actually decent motherboards. So I have 2 of them here, and actually there's one more on the way, so I have a total of 3. And again, I'll do something with those. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Alright, let's get the Dogelord coffee out of the way. So now we have 2 motherboards. In fact, let me open one of them. I'm not going to open both of them, but let me open one and just show you guys the motherboard itself. So let me get this box out of the way. Alright, so that is a beautiful motherboard. It's very nice looking. It does, however, smell not good. That's interesting to me. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that like burnt electronic smell, that does not smell good. Yeah, I'm not really excited about that. We'll see what happens with this. Anyways, moving on. Now we have the Kick 308 edition from FXX. So, this is another one of the combo deals that I got off Newegg. It let me buy multiple combos, but it wouldn't let me buy more than one of each card. So now I have one of each type of 6600, just like I have several of the 3060s in different models, like I'm sure most of you have now at this point. Actually, you can't get your hands on multiples of anything. So again, I haven't opened any of these. I haven't seen any of this stuff until right now. Oh, wow. That one's nice. It's kind of skinny. It's also, oh, it's taped right here. It's labeled with the blue tape. Alright. Ooh, that one's nice. That is a beautiful card as well. I'm very excited about that. Let's peel the back plate. Ah, yes. The back plate wraps all the way around. That's an interesting design. You see that? Wraps all the way around and it says Radeon. That's beautiful. Beautiful card. See how well it stays cool. I guess like 50 watts should be okay. This one did come with the cover. I like these things, especially when you're trying to resell the card. Oh, that one's not nearly as stable. One thing right off the bat I am noticing, this one has a BIOS switch. See that? That BIOS switch? I'll have to read the manual. I'll put it in the comments down below, but I believe that is going to be a BIOS switch, which is awesome. So then you can recover the card if anything happens. So that's very, very exciting. This one I do not believe has any kind of switch. No, it doesn't look like it has any kind of switch on it. But these are still very, very nice cards. So, alright, now we have those 2 cards. Let me get this out of the way. And last of all, we have this rather large box here from Nerd Gears. So I bought a couple of cards off of Nerd Gears, and I misplaced the knife, so we're going to open it with a screwdriver. I bought these cards off Nerd Gears, and they are a little bit overpriced, but if you look at Nerd Gears, you do have like a reward system. On top of the fact that they take lots of different cryptocurrencies. So what I did is I actually bought these with Raven when Raven went way up. And now I have more cards. So this is something that you can choose to do. You can cash out or not. These cards were a little bit expensive, but I trust Nerd Gears. And with their rewards program, you get some money back. You start getting points to be able to buy more cards. So that's why, part of why I wanted to do that. Okay. And I mean, look how Nerd Gears sent it. This is a beautiful card as well. This is an ASRock RX 5700 non-XT. I should be able to get anywhere between 50 and 55 mega hash on this card. So it's going to be a beautiful addition to the farm. Let's set that one aside. Okay. So now we have another one. Well, I'm not sure how much footage I lost there, but this is the last card that I ordered. And I'm glad I'm getting a tape of this, at least. So, this is an MSI GeForce RTX 2080. And this card is going to be going on Raven. And I'm excited about this card because I have never used one of these cards before. I got it for a decent price, and I actually need to make a video about how to tune a new card for Raven Coin for Mr. Goblin Loser. So he has requested a video. I appreciate that. It helps me make more content. And this is an exciting moment because this card, again, I've never run it before, much less on Raven. So I'm going to have to figure out all the overclocks on this card, and I'm going to record it as I do it and figure out exactly what this card is going to do on Raven Coin, because all I have done so far is figured out what it was making per day on Raven Coin it's supposed to make on what to mine, and I decided it was worthwhile investment for my farm. So I bought the card, and this is the unboxing. We have the Raspberry Pis over here. Alright. And then I also have an older version. Let me grab these. This is revision 1 of the Anonymous Miner sticker. So we're going to have different ones in the Dogelord store pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. And very excited to share all that. And thank you very much, guys, for tuning into the YouTube channel today. And I will see you next time for tuning that 2080 right there. 2080, not Super, not TI, it's just a regular 2080. But it's supposed to make the most money on Raven, and it makes a decent amount from what to mine said. So I'm excited about that. Tune in next time. Thank you, guys.